Hello, and welcome to today's creator contract. No Smoking Paris, set in Paris and supplied to us today by yours truly. So moving on to our briefing, short and sweet, it's bad for your health. And moving on to our targets, and today we have 4 of them, along with a free map. So for today's challenge, we'll be starting at the default location, and we're going to try this particular contract with empty pockets. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to require a propane cylinder or 2, or more specifically 4, and 2 of those propane cylinders are located down in the basement area. So we're going to head straight into the palace and down into the basement, and we're just going to wait at the bottom of the stairs for the makeup artist, I believe it is, to make their way along the corridor. There they go. So our first 2 propane cylinders are both located in the pantry area. So we're going to make our way into the changing rooms, and we're going to get ourselves one of the palace staff members' outfits, and this will enable us to get around a whole lot easier. So once we have the outfit on, we're going to make our way into the pantry, retrieve one of the propane cylinders, and then we're going to make our way through the casket room and out into the rear of the palace area. This is just past where all the makeup and fashion vehicles are located. And just over by the river itself, we will find our first target, currently relaxing and having a cigarette. And as we know, smoking is very bad for your health, especially when there's a leaking propane cylinder nearby. So 1 target down, 3 more to go. We're going to return to the basement and retrieve the second propane cylinder from the pantry area, and then we're going to come straight back up into this area once again, except this time we'll be back around at the absolute rear of the building. So once we have the propane cylinder, we're going to head back up via the casket room and up to the top and the ground floor, should I say, and around to the rear of the property, where our next target is currently sitting on a chair having a nice relaxing day next to a large propane cylinder, but not close enough. So we're going to add this small portable cylinder to the area. So we're just going to throw that down there and then move a safe distance away. We're just going to hop over this banister here, and when our target sits back down and relights his cigarette, he will launch himself up to at least the first floor, hopefully the second, maybe even the roof. So we are 2 targets down, 2 more to go. Our next propane cylinder is located in the shed area. So we're just going to make our way around there, being aware that there is at least 1 enforcer in this area. So they're not currently around, so we can just hop straight in through the window, retrieve the propane cylinder, and make our way over to the ornamental pond. And we're just going to throw our propane cylinder just on the floor there, just by the railing to the pond, and our target will make their way over here shortly. There he is now, just on his way. And when he gets to the pond, he will light his cigarette, and he too, just like previous targets, will go for a quick but very fatal flying lesson. So once he gets down there and lights his cigarette, he will suddenly just pop up above the banisters or the flower beds, although there's no flowers in there, they're all trees, but are there just big flowers anyway. So he went quite far, so we didn't do too badly with him. So 3 targets down, 1 more to go. Our final target is probably the trickiest of the bunch. So we're going to make our way to the car park shed, where our final propane cylinder is located. And our final target is the patrolling guard we've just run past. Now unfortunately, where he stops for a cigarette, there are other people around. So we do need to sort of time this a little bit. So our target is going to make his way over here very, very shortly. We're going to wait for him to arrive and then head away again, because we will drop the propane cylinder roughly where he will be standing. But in doing so, we will attract the attention of the cameraman you can see behind us. As you can see, also is just making his way around the van here and putting himself well within the blast radius. So what we're going to do is wait for our target, the guard, to finish his cigarette and move away. We're then going to throw our propane cylinder at the floor where he was standing. That will get the attention of the cameraman, who will then come round and investigate. He will then lose interest and go back to his routine before our target comes back for another cigarette. Now if we've timed this right, our target will go over for a cigarette and our cameraman will not be in the area. So it turns out we've done things a little bit wrong, and we managed to secure the attention of our target rather than the cameraman. But either way, it works out in the long run. So when our target comes back for a cigarette, he will go and blow himself up. He sets off a couple of vehicles and manages to achieve what I think was the highest altitude of our 4 targets today. So with all of our targets dealt with, all that's left for us to do is to make good our escape, and we're going to head for the nearest available safe exit, which in this case is the car park exit. So there we go, one more creator contract taken care of, and once we get out of Paris we will get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We had no objectives to worry about, and we gain ourselves a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.